Just because you're a beginner golfer does not mean you have to look like one. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Riley.
And we are the Golf Style Guys. And today we have a packed show for you. I can't wait to get into this one. So let's just dive right into it. Let's first go to our social media tap in. If you guys aren't following us on Twitter yet, make sure you head over to Twitter and follow us at the G Style Guys. Head over to Golficity Style on Instagram.
Let's get into it. We got Louis Tolber, and he brought up the topic of color combos.
Yeah.
So it's a big problem matching the shirt with the pants or the shorts, getting that perfect color combination. We don't want to do some neon on neon and all that kind of stuff. When it comes to color combination, what is your kind of go-to and what do you like to see on the course?
So I'm a big turquoise guy, pink guy, lighter colors. I'm not a big bright guy. I don't want to be sticking out like a sore thumb out there. So yeah, anything light, maybe with a darker type vest. Like if I'm going to be wearing a pink polo underneath, maybe I'll throw on like a navy blue vest or something like that, vice versa.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I'm pants/shorts wise on the lower body. Mm-hmm. Black and gray, like a dark gray or a light gray is kind of my go-to. I sometimes do like a khaki color, but most of the time it's like a darker color.
Right.
And then shirt-wise, I'm pretty open to kind of anything. I got an old school polo. Mm-hmm. That's pretty awesome, kind of like a retro style. But again, like it's pretty just, I don't experiment too much. I got a lavender shirt.
Yeah.
But anything kind of monotone, green, like a forest green, black, navy blue, that all works for me.
Yeah, I find myself tapping into more like the military green style type of shirts out there. Maybe you've seen Tiger wear it a couple times with the red stripe on the back. That's more where I'll go. As far as pants wise, easy basic colors: gray, black, navy blue. Big pants guy, by the way. 5-pocket tour pants is my type of way to go anytime I'm on course. And if it's really hot, I'll bust out a pair of shorts.
Yeah, I'm with you. And if for some reason, this is the most mental thing of all time. For some reason, I don't know if the pants make me feel like a better golfer. I just putt way better when I'm wearing pants, so I try to wear pants as much as possible. Yeah, but I'm with you. Pants, I usually wear pants if it's below like 80 or 85, and then as soon as it starts getting super hot, then the shorts come out.
This one comes from A. Beck on Instagram story here. He goes, mid-calf sock game. Yes or no?
I'm a big no. I don't hate them when you're wearing pants. I've done it in the past. I do like having like the short socks on, even with pants, just for a little more breathability. But when it comes to mid-calves and shorts, I do not like that look, especially when most people do it. They pull the sock all the way up, so it's like hitting their knee, and then they got the shorts on. Not a huge fan of that. I know Nike makes like they're not ankles, but they're also not mid-calves. They go up just a little above the ankle. I don't hate those, but the mid-calf game, I don't want my partner to have like Nike Elites on when we're playing 18 holes.
No.
I just don't think, not a great look.
You look like you just came back from a basketball game and you're playing 18 holes after.
Yeah.
That's
we're
exactly
18 holes, and then we're getting buckets after. So I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah. No, this one comes from Nicholas47, and this is probably the most frequent beginner golfer question that you'll ever get, and especially if you're not a type of person that is used to wearing a tucked in shirt all the time. But he says, tucking in the shirt, I just can't get used to it.
Yeah, that's one of the things that's actually a little bit hard to get used to, because a lot of beginner golfers are coming from the range, right? So at the range, you don't tuck anything in,
right? And
then you go play your first couple rounds of golf, you tuck in your shirt in, and then your mobility goes away, the flexibility kind of goes away. It's something you have to get used to. I personally, I'll go play a round of golf, usually 9 holes. I'll just wear a t-shirt untucked with pants and golf shoes and kind of just go for it. When it comes to nicer courses, that's when the golf shirt comes out and tuck it in. But I'm actually a big advocate for, if you don't want to tuck the shirt in, then don't tuck the shirt in. It's not that big of a deal to me.
Yeah, you definitely want to be comfortable out there while you're playing, because, look good, feel good, play good. All that comes into factor for sure. And last one here, Giannis K48. I only have one belt and one pair of shoes. This is another great question for a beginner golfer. How can we navigate and work with one pair of belt and one pair of shoes?
Yeah, it's the belt I think is a little easy to get around, because they sell, it's not the greatest look, but they do sell the belts that reverse and you get the black on one side, brown on the other side. So that's kind of one way to get around it. And it's pretty much the same price as just a normal belt.
Right.
And then with me, you can get like Nike golf shoes now. They're not that expensive. Like you can get Roche Tours or just the Roche golf shoes, and they're come in basic colors. They're like $70.
Right.
If you're only one pair of golf shoes, only go with like a more neutral color, get all white, all black or something like that. That's pretty much goes with everything. That's what I would say. But if you can get a couple different colorways, definitely, so you can mix up the outfits and still match throughout the whole thing.
For sure, and you guys can definitely expand if this game is something that you want to take on for the rest of your, rest of your career, as long as you can go. I think having that one color to match, every color scheme out there, I think it'd be huge for you. And then obviously you can expand once you start to pick out more outfits going forward. But let's jump. That's the social media tap. And like we said before, if you're not following us on Twitter and Instagram, make sure you guys head over to the G Style guys on Twitter and the Golficity Style account on Instagram. Let's jump right into segment 1. Problems we face while dressing for our first round. I think this is a huge topic that we should touch on real quick. This comes from a weigh-in that I recently found on golfdigest.com. What are some problems that you found yourself facing while you were dressing yourself in your early stages of your career?
Yeah, early stages is you're kind of finding that sweet spot between you want to look good, but also it's just you don't want to look worse than the guys you're playing with, right? If you're showing up to a nicer course and it's like one of your first rounds of golf and your group's all rocking pants, tucked in golf shirt rather, you just don't want to look worse than that. So that's when you kind of just go basic. If you're not 100% sure on what to wear pants. That's always what I tell people. If you're not sure what the course wants, just wear pants. I know it can be kind of annoying. And then just go with a basic golf polo. You can go to Marshall's, TJ Maxx. We're going to talk about that later in the show. But that I believe is the way to go. Just keep it super simple for the first couple rounds. And then that's when you can start getting into like the quarter zip thing. We talked about the hoodie thing last week. Vest, all that kind of stuff. For the first couple rounds, just go super basic. Yeah, and if you find yourself, if you're getting out there for the first time playing with your buddies and you look at your closet and you go, well, I have no golf clothes, let's steer away from that, right? Everyone has a pair of khaki shorts. Whether you're a golfer or not, you have a pair of khaki shorts. That also works for your first round of golf. You throw on khaki shorts with that nice simple polo, and if you don't have a polo, I think everyone should have at least one active wear polo, whether it's you're rooting on your favorite professional team with their logo or whatnot. It's an active wear polo that you can rock on a golf course and is allowed in most places unless said otherwise. But khaki shorts, simple khaki shorts, no cargo shorts. Let's make sure we're not saying cargo. Simple khaki shorts with that simple polo. I think it could be perfect for that first ever round of golf, or the first couple ever round of golf that you'll ever play. When I'm trying to dress for a round of golf, I start, I would say typically from the ground up, just like the swing. I figure out what pair of shoes I'm going to wear. I have a couple, and then I go from there. Typically, like I said, it's more of those neutral colors. But what's something where would you start? I'm kind of the opposite. Usually I kind of feel out what kind of shirt I'm going to wear for the day. If I'm playing 9 holes, 18 holes, if it's a 9-hole, just kind of a twilight round, going right to a t-shirt usually. But if we're playing 18 holes, then I start with the upper body quarter zip. What's the temperature going to be? Then I kind of work my way down. Like I said, I'm usually pretty big on the pants. So that's kind of just solidified in a golf outfit for me. I'm going pants most of the time. Right. So that's when I kind of start with the shirt and like, what temp is it going to be? Do I need breathability? Can I wear something a little bit thicker? But like I said, I'm pretty basic. Not a bunch of thought goes into it for me. Yeah, are you a guy who's pre-thinking this like the day before you're going to bed, or you're waking up, you got to golf around, you just got to throw an outfit together? I definitely, back in the day when I only used to golf 5-6 times during the summer, and you get super amped up that you got a tee time in the morning with your buddies, that's when the golf fit like gets laid out the night before. But now that I play so much, it's kind of just like whatever is in my closet right now is getting thrown on and we're going. Yeah, for sure. And again, everyone can get to that point where you're looking at a closet filled of golf clothes and I could put together an outfit in 2 minutes. I don't need to pre-think it, make sure all my stuff is ironed out, stuff like that. But if you're someone who is compulsive with, you have to buy a golf outfit, you want a golf outfit to wear, look good playing with your buddies, but maybe price is an issue for you, there are a bunch of places where you can go and put together a golf outfit for literally $40. I've done this before myself. I headed over to my local Marshalls and I put together an outfit for literally under $40. I think the final price was like $35 or something like that. And it wasn't name brand stuff. You got to be stick with it. It's not going to be name brand stuff sometimes. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But put together an outfit at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, even your PGA Superstore clearance section, your Golf Galaxy clearance section, you could put together a very, very nice golf-specific outfit for that golf round. For sure, yeah. Big Marshalls guy, big TJ guy. But actually, over the last, I'd probably say 6 to 8 months, Target has been doing a great job with their golf clothes.
Yeah.
They have the athletic style, but then they also have cotton style when it gets a little bit cooler out. They sell golf pants. They have like a golf section.
Yeah.
And I think whatever their brand is, it's like Goodfella or whatever it is. So it's not wearing a Nike polo or an Adidas polo, but they make really nice stuff that you can complement each other, the pants to the shirt. You can make a bunch of outfits with just a few pieces. So recently, if you guys haven't checked out the Target section, make sure you go check that out, because that's what I love shopping there too.
Yeah, and to piggyback off of that idea, Kohl's is another big one. They have a bunch of stuff on sale always, and they have their own golf section, which is like the last call type of stuff, clothing wise. And if you need to put a quick outfit together, that's another place that you should always check out. I think down south they have stores like Ross and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got those type of stores. So there's a bunch of places where you can go to put together a golf outfit on the less expensive side of the price there.
If you guys have a Goodwill, or I think the thrift near my house is like Savers, I think it's called. If you guys have one of those near your house, my very first pair of golf shoes came from a store like that. Like, I had to take the Adidas tags off.
Yeah.
So make sure you check out those kind of stores, because you can find gems in there for sure.
And not to mention, you have a bunch of websites now like Amazon and stuff like that where you can buy stuff on the cheaper side as well.
Yep.
So that about does it for episode 2, Riley. Folks, thanks for tuning into episode 2. We cannot wait to get you more content out there. This is going to be a weekly thing dropping on Mondays. If you aren't, like to subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you haven't done so already, follow us on all our social media accounts. And stay tuned for next week, guys.
Appreciate it, guys.